Happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to this space. I'm Frankie with Third Eye Chakra, and we're opening up the space. We usually give a few minutes at the beginning. Just as a reminder, I am live here on Instagram, so you'll see me looking at this camera. For those of y'all who want to join live or hop on during this time, for sure there's a message or something of clarity for you to find in this space. And I'm also recording for my YouTube channel, so you'll see me looking up here too. So you'll see me simultaneously moving around. But thank you. Hey, Yagos. Thank you for joining. We'll just give our usual few minutes and we'll get into the subject. I'm excited. So we're in this sixth episode, if you will, of this 7 chakra series. So we're starting with the third eye now, so that's exciting. We've been making progress. Hey, CamCon, welcome to the space. Thank you guys. Help me with your likes, help me with your comments. How are you guys doing tonight? Yellow. Hey Diana, thank you for being in this space. Thank you for being live through Instagram. I'm excited. Gracias, says CamCon. De nada. Yeah, so I was saying that it's this like 6th episode, if you will, of this 7 chakra series of lives of episodes we're going to be doing. We're truly taking a deep dive and going through each chakra so we can save it, we can learn how to cleanse and unblock it, and then just save a meditation. And truly, this is why I'm recording it on YouTube, so you could come back to this space. And like I always say, even if you're not here, like at this very point here and now, even if you're watching this at a recording, your energy is still felt. Because in what is the universe, in the etherical planes, time is not linear as we know it. Everything's happening in the present, in the here and now. That's why it's called the present, because it's a gift that we have. Past and future are projections. They have past, we have no control. We only have control what we do today. So I always like to say, wherever or whenever this finds you, welcome. You have arrived, and there's for sure something you need to hear. And that's why you're here in this space. Hey, Drewski. What's up? Thanks for joining. We're going to get a good crew here. We're going to elevate the energy. This is Third Eye Chakra. I like to call this chakra the most witchy chakra, or the more like spiritual, shamanistic chakra, just because of what it rules in our body and also in our mental and spiritual bodies. So here on Instagram, I didn't answer you, CamCon. You asked me how I am. I'm doing good. Busy. I'll say I am busy. I'm busy with work. I'm busy with my muggle job, as well as my witchy ventures. And so I'm doing really good though. I'm focusing on my things. Thank you for asking. How are you? How are you guys? Please help me with your likes, with your comments, just to get this algorithm going. And we're gonna start in 2 more minutes. 2 minutitos. How y'all been feeling the energy lately? There has been solar flares I've spoken about this before. The solar flares are basically storms that are happening in our sun, in our galaxy. And these flares, well, obviously being huge as the sun, and are changing the vibration and the resonance of the earth. This is called the Schumann resonance, and it's changing our aura. Um, it's as obviously kind of like the greenhouse effect on Earth. It kind of happens to us in an individual level. This is why it's the importance to meditate, because it can contaminate our aura and kind of make us feel. You can see this in your sleeping habits, in your eating habits, in your state of mind, in your mood. You can feel bogged down or kind of heavy, and this is going to keep happening because there's changes happening in the sun. And so this is why it's the importance of being in the present, having intentional breathing, trying to find these spaces of cleansing, doing, sage, Palo Santo cleanse, incense. You can also do essential oils, whatever resonates. CamCon says, getting my space set up for third eye meditation. Oh yeah, let's go. Well, some crystals that can help you guys out if you have them. Labradorite. I'll talk more about them later. Amethyst, lapis lazuli. These will be good crystals. Ametrin to connect with the third eye chakra. Also, if you have like a super 7 amethyst or something like this, or an amethyst cluster, those are good. All right, y'all. It's 8:07, so I'll start with the topic. So officially, welcome to the space. I'm Frankie with Third Eye Pisciano. Hey, Yegos. Feeling good? Let's go. Yegos. My cousin, my primo, he's here actually present. He's live. So I always like, as you guys know, meditating, and usually somebody else is here in this space. So that's pretty awesome. That's really cool. So we're going to share energy here. So thank you. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad you're feeling good. And I hope this makes you feel even better. So third eye chakra, y'all, the topic for today. Sixth chakra. The third eye chakra is also known as Ajna or Ajna. It's Ajna in Sanskrit. This is the sixth chakra in the traditional 7 chakra system that we've been speaking about. This chakra is located in between your eyebrows. It is associated with your intuition, insight, wisdom, and is often linked with the pineal gland. It is believed to be involved in spiritual experiences. The meaning of Ajna in Sanskrit translates to command or perception center. Hey, Griselda. Hello. Thanks for being here. The location of this third eye chakra. As I said, it's situated in the center of our forehead, kind of in this area in between your eyebrows. You kind of have like a little bone here. I like to say it's kind of here, but it's truly connected to a smaller like gland inside, like close to the hypothalamus. It's the pineal gland. But this chakra, which is this circle of energy, or this space, or this energetic space in the body, is linked to the physical body as well as all the other chakras have been. This is linked to the, this is hard for me to say, pituitary gland, pineal gland, the brain, the eyes, the ears, and just your overall nervous system. The key themes of this chakra is, as I mentioned earlier, intuition, insight, imagination, your form or your capability to visualize or visualization, and your spiritual awareness. The third eye chakra really is this gateway to your spiritual realm. As we have mentioned, we are this physical body, the temple, it's this avatar. But within this temple lives this spirit or this energy, if you will. And it allows for this connection to your higher consciousness, the universal wisdom, and a deeper understanding of yourself or of oneself and the world around you. Some of the functions or some of these things that the third eye chakra helps us with is our intuition and insight. The third eye is what we call the seat of the intuition. It helps us to understand situations and make decisions based in our inner knowing and that higher consciousness, and not just through logic or through that emotion, that beautiful ego that sometimes takes over us. And it's all projections, things that we have repressed that sometimes just come out in automatic form. It's more going to a deeper level. So that's why it's also connected to spiritual awareness. It connects us to a deeper sense of spirituality, and it helps us perceive beyond just this physical body and the physical world. It is also, it's another function is its inner vision or that inner wisdom. I always talk about this inner wisdom that we have, that it's connected to the energy of the creator. We are all connected to that. So that's why in all ways we are connected, not just as humans, but as animals, as plants, as everything. So it enhances our ability to see things clearly, not just from our physical eyes, but also from our inner eyes, from the heart in a way. And it allows us to perceive subtle energies and connections. This is when we turn on that intuition, that thing that you know, but you don't know how you know, but it's just that feeling, your gut feeling. That's your intuition, the first thing that comes to mind. I always say this when we meditate, like whenever I start telling you to visualize something, the first thing that comes to mind, that's your intuition, that's your inner knowledge, that's it. If you start analyzing, then you're using the mind, and then that's not really your inner knowing, that's your mind. The mind's a beautiful tool, but when we identify with it, that's where the problems start. So it is this connection to the unconscious mind. Our mind is divided into different spaces. When the third eye chakra is more connected to this unconscious mind, because it acts as the bridge between the conscious and the unconscious, providing access to deeper knowledge and truth. So another function that the third eye chakra does is activate and regulate our psychic abilities. So it's truly a very important chakra. Some of the symbolism related to this third eye chakra. So the element associated with it. So remember, with the first chakras, it was all the earthly elements. So we talked about fire, earth, water, air. And the last chakra, the throat chakra, it was ether, this fifth element. Well, with the third eye chakra, the element is light, just light, because this element of light allows us to perceive the truth beyond the surface, recognizing patterns, understanding deeper truths, and connecting us with our inner guidance. So it's light because, remember, we are the spirit also. We're the physical, the avatar, but we carry this inner knowledge, this spiritual, this light. So that's why the third eye chakra is symbolized by the element of light, because it's the gateway, the bridge into that inner light that each one of us carries. In alchemy, light is a powerful symbol representing clarity, knowledge, and spiritual insight. And the color associated with this chakra is indigo. Indigo or violet. It can be kind of violet too. I didn't really have a violet shirt, y'all, or indigo, so I kind of wear this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But indigo represents intuition, wisdom, our inner vision. It's the color associated with like our imagination, visualizing, and accessing your inner world. The shapes. So if you see the the third eye chakra, how it's represented it, like if you just Google it right now, third eye chakra, and the image that you get, you'll see a two-petaled lotus flower, and inside this lotus flower is a downward pointing triangle, or like an inverted triangle, and inside is the representation of or the seed of the mantras. So the two-petaled lotus flowers represents two nadis. So what's a nadis? Nadis are energetic points in the body. They're kind of like the chakras, but smaller. You have them all over your body. And there's the Ida, which is the moon feminine energy, and the Pingala, which is sun masculine energy. So just kind of representing this duality of light and shadow that we all carry. And it's associated with conscious and the unconscious mind as well. If you Google this, the Ida and Pingala, you'll kind of see like from the base of your spine to the top of your head, where all the chakras are aligned, you'll see this image kind of like if it was like two snakes kind of crossing in this pattern. So then the downward pointing triangle symbolizing the channeling of your spirit, or of your spiritual energy downwards into our physical body. So kind of like telling us of this anchoring, kind of like the body anchors the soul. And of course, the mantra is like the creation of everything. It represents the duality that we each carry and that is found in the universe, but also how that duality is kind of unified, and it's one consciousness. And this really is the fundamental sound of the third eye chakra. The archangel associated with this third eye chakra. There's an archangel. I don't I've meditated with this archangel, but I feel I should meditate more with this archangel, because this Archangel Raziel, this is the angel of mysteries. His name means the secrets of God. And Raziel is often depicted like with this radiant light aura, symbolizing his connection with the divine. Raziel is known for his ability to bring light and clarity to dark situations, especially involving magic or brujeria or witchiness. He helps us to heal in that aspect. He also enhances our extrasensory perception, so our intuition, our psychic abilities. He helps to us connect with that, or to enhance it, empower it more. And so he's a beautiful and very powerful archangel. He's like the witchy archangel, if you will. The planets associated with the third eye is Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, because of this recognition of emotions, this inner knowing, this manifestation, this expansion energy. The glands, we've talked about it. It's the pineal gland, which is thought to be connected to our spiritual awareness and psychic abilities. The zodiac signs, Cancer, Pisces, in the house, and Aquarius are said to be connected with this third eye chakra. So it's beautiful that we're doing this live of the third eye during Cancer season. It's connected with those three signs. And the flowers connected with the sign are iris, lavender, and marigold. And to balance this third eye chakra, there is forms that we can balance this third eye. It is, before we get into that, what does a balanced third eye chakra? So when do you have a balanced third eye chakra? This is like, and sometimes it can, not sometimes, like to most of us, it happens unconsciously. Chakras block and unblock unconsciously. Life is mucky and they get blocked, and sometimes we do require an extra help, and sometimes we unblock them by doing certain things. But when we have a balanced third eye chakra, or a cleansed one, we have a heightened intuition. So there's like our ability to see things as they are without the filter of the past experiences or any expectations. And we also have a deeper connection to our spiritual self or the spiritual awareness and the ability to perceive beyond the physical realm. Um, Psychic abilities, while not universally experienced, some believe a balanced third eye chakra can enhance your psychic abilities, like if you're clairvoyant, like we all have these type of clairs, but it either could be like seeing visions, like clairvoyance, clear knowing, like claircognizance. That's more, I feel like I'm more that, and like clairsentience is like clear feeling, or clear, or you can also be like clairaudient. That's like when you hear spirits. So it's, when you have a balance, you have more of this grip on your psychic abilities, or more of this discernment. You know what's going on. You have clarity of mind and wisdom. A balanced third eye chakra promotes mental clarity, allowing us to process information, trust inner guidance, and make decisions aligned with your core values. Not what other people tell you is good for you, but what you know to be good for yourself. So it reduces overthinking, increased ability to focus. Activating the third eye can lead to a heightened sense of intuition and this potential clarity, which can in turn reduce anxiety and depression. And of course, this also increases your imagination and your creativity. You have like this access to this deeper well of creativity, new ideas, and innovation. That's why it's connected to the Aquarius sign, because of this connection to our creativity. When you have an unbalanced third eye or a blocked third eye chakra, you have this lack of intuition. So difficulty trusting gut feelings or of making decisions. You have this overall feeling of confusion or overthinking. You kind of have this difficulty to make decisions, or you kind of overthink everything. You kind of like this brain fog as well, you can experience. And you can have negative beliefs or like negative thinking and limiting beliefs installed in you. An imbalanced third eye chakra can lead to negative thought patterns like cynicism, pessimism, and limiting beliefs. Believing things somebody told you at some point in your life and installing them in you, and not wanting to see out of the box from that situation. Or it's hard for you, it's difficult for you to find the exit route. An unbalanced third eye chakra can lead to difficulty connecting to your spirituality. You may feel disconnected from one's spiritual self. You see this a lot, we actually have this a lot because it's a whole thing, that there's a lot of products nowadays that actually calcify our pineal gland. This used to not happen back in the day with our ancestors. That's why we see that they did all this magnificent architecture, painting, history, discoveries, because they had more access to their inner knowing. And nowadays, a lot of these products that are the same ones that cause cancer are the ones that have been calcifying our third eye. This is why kids can see it. Always, you found nowadays where you're like, hey, why kids can see like spirits sometimes from when they're born to age 7. That's because their pineal gland is not calcified yet. They're not full of limiting beliefs. They're not full of like this blockage. It's nice and open. So that's why if you start meditating, even if you start as a child, it's, oh my God, it would be a life changer. If they would have taught us then, how life and the world would be so different. But our job now is to decalcify the third eye. There is actual meditations. We won't do one today because that's more of like a deep dive in that sense. But if you want to book a session with me, to decalcify or start this decalcification process, you definitely can. You can use Kundalini. That's a way to decalcify it. It's just sending the energy from your root chakra up to the third eye and concentrating there, and you expand and start decalcifying. It's not with one meditation, and it's not doing it once. It's doing it a couple times and constant. And once you start the decalcification process, there is no turning back. There is no turning back from there. You open yourself up to amazing things. And I always say, people sometimes think, well, if there's good, there's also bad. Well, how's your frequency? The way that you vibrate is what you will attract to your life, even in the spiritual realm. So anyways, I needed to make that clarify that right there. So another thing that can be experienced with a blocked third eye chakra is headaches or sleeping problems. So physical symptoms can manifest in this way, like, the not being able to sleep or sleeping too much and all these things, or sleep disturbances as well. But not to fright, not to worry. There's these methods to balance and cleanse the third eye chakra. One method is smudging, incense, Palo Santo, or sage. Sounds. You can ring a bell close to your third eye, like in your forehead, or you can make this mantra, which is So it's So let's do it. Inhale, and then you say It's till your lips vibrate. You want to have your lips vibrating. So it's So that's one way. There's also other frequencies you can look on YouTube, on Spotify. There's a whole bunch. There's also crystals or quartz, all shades related to this indigo violet color. So there's amethyst, labradorite, moonstones, lapis lazuli, ametrine. I have, as I showed earlier, labradorite here. I have some amethyst. I do have moonstone as well, but I have it somewhere hidden. I think in one of my tarot decks. I don't even know. But yeah, carrying it in your pocket or like laying down and placing it in your forehead will, like, you're putting that intention to unblocking it. Any candles, you can set intentions. Any like purple, violet, indigo candles. So like this color. Hey, Wolf Attack, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. So any purple candle like this, putting that intention, solidifying it, putting some nice oils, some nice, you can put even herbs, whatever resonates, or just like that, setting that intention for it to help this opening up or cleansing of the third eye chakra. Physical exercise, I always say this, there's a way to unblock all chakras because you engage in grounding and you harness the power of the earth element. So you're releasing tension, you're boosting your endorphins, and you're helping to clear all this stagnant and negative energy. Clothing, as I tried today but failed miserably. And wear any indigo or violet clothes, attire, outfit. This will help you to reinforce the third eye energy. Any food, eating indigo or violet foods, blueberries, blackberries, purple sweet potatoes, purple cabbage, eggplants, all these things. Essential oils, lavender, sandalwood, rosemary, water. I always talk about water, y'all. Putting intention. Remember, we're able to restructure the molecules of the water. You rub your hands together and you will feel heat. If you do this right now, you rub your hands together, pull them apart, bring them back in without touching. And it's like you start like kind of like pumping this energy in between your hands, and you start doing this fear, and you can intention this fear with love, prosperity, perfect health, projects, things coming to completion, anything, or in this case, unblocking your third eye chakra, heighten your intuition, your spiritual awareness, your clarity of mind. And you can simply put it in your forehead, or you can put it in your water, intentionalize it, drink your water, Spread it around your home, your garden, your altar, whatever resonates. And of course, any mindfulness practices, yoga, chanting, meditation, mindful breathing, or like yoga poses can be like child's pose, dolphin pose, visualization, meditation, which is what we're about to get into right now. Perfect timing, 8:30. So that's something that we find here. That is it for me here, y'all, with all this like theory on the third eye chakra. But how about what y'all say if we actually put it into practice and we start to meditate? We start to meditate on unblocking and cleansing our third eye chakra. So at this time, find your place of meditation. This can be that same place you've been meditating at all these weeks, or any place that where no one's going to disturb you in the next like about 20 minutes. You can lie down. Don't lie in your bed though, because you'll inevitably fall asleep. If you're sitting down like I am, you can put your feet flat on the ground. Or if you want to sit on the ground, you can. Or if you want to lie down, you also can. Just don't do it in your bed. Don't cross your legs. Don't cross your arms. You just want to be relaxed. You want your back straight because you want the flow of energy. But you don't want it too straight where it's going to bother you, and you don't want to hunch over where you're going to fall asleep. You just want this neutral area where you're comfortable. If you need to put a pillow, do it. Whatever resonates for you. You can do this mudra in your hands, like with your palms facing up. This is called the mudra of receiving. And you can have them fall on your thighs. Put your head in a relaxed position. And once you find that comfortable spot, slowly close your eyes and start connecting with your breathing. Inhale, exhale, and simply become the observer of your breathing. At this time, don't analyze. Don't judge yourself. Don't let the itinerary of the day or anything that happened today disturb you from connecting with this energy within you. Simply anchor all your attention to your nostrils and the way that you inhale and exhale. As you're exhaling, release tension, density. Don't modify your breathing yet. Just observe as you inhale that air coming in through your nostrils. And when you exhale, that same air exiting your nostrils, feeling a little bit warmer. Just anchor yourself to that beautiful feeling that's keeping you alive. Without you having to tell your body, it automatically breathes. It keeps you alive in this physical plane. Give it the attention and the love it requires. Be grateful that it does this for you. Your body is the vessel, the vehicle. But who you really are is deep within this physical body. It's this inner light. Just release. And in order to deepen this connection, we're going to do 3 deep inhales. All through your nose. Slowly. Inhale. Hold your breathing and expand that air inside of you. Visualize as it's passing through those areas where you have tension. It's clearing the density, the stress, anything that hurts. And exhale slowly through your nose and release. We'll do it again. Inhale. Hold your breathing. Expand that air inside of you. Pick up anything that's stagnant, that's heavy. And exhale slowly through your nose. Return to your posture as you need. And now, expand your lungs. Take the deepest inhale that you can. Inhale. Inhale a little bit more. Expand your lungs to expand your energy. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. You can do it. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. Now we're going to do 3 fire inhales and exhales. We're going to inhale deeply through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just follow my lead. Inhale. And exhale through your mouth like this. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. And return to your normal breathing. And just feel how the energy has shifted around you, within you. How your heart rate has become moderate. Your cortisol levels has lowered. And you're more in this space of peace, of relaxation. And if you still feel tension in any part of your body, inhale, take your light to that space and hold it there. And exhale and release. Anchor yourself to your breathing and follow my voice as much as you need. Don't let your mind distract you. Any thoughts that come through, just smile. Tell them that you're meditating at this time. Thank you. Exhale and release them. Just let them go. Don't identify. Just connect with the inner knowing that lives within the depths of your being. And using the power of your intention and your imagination, using your third eye, I want you to start making this adventure. Imagine yourself in this space. There's a road that opens ahead of you. There's flowers on the sides of each of the road. These flowers are not any common flowers. They have colors of all the rainbow. They even have some universal colors that you've probably never even seen before. Any exterior noise, just integrate it into the meditation. Anchor yourself to this place. Put all your senses here. What smells do you perceive? Can you feel the breeze caressing your cheeks? You see this long, windy road ahead of you. And at the end of the road, there's this majestic castle. This castle is unlike any other. You can feel its energy magical, but subtle. Put the color that comes in your mind, the first color that comes in your mind, that's the color of this castle. You can feel that it's powerful. You inhale. You exhale and you start walking down this windy road. Don't analyze, don't judge, just feel. As you put one foot in front of the other and you're making your way to this mystical castle. You see the sky in this place is full of the galaxy, stars, and the full universe in display in this beautiful show in front of you. Just feel the sensations of this place. Put each and every detail on how you're walking and how this castle is approaching you closer and closer and closer. You're received by these majestic steps in front of you. You inhale. You exhale and you walk up the steps. These are very big steps. And the tile, you realize on each and every tile, you find a micro universe within them. You are no longer your physical body in this space. You are the energy within. You reach the door of this castle. It's an enormous wooden door. And you can see on this door, encrusted in it, is all this sacred geometry and all this alchemical signs, symbols, and many universal symbols that you've probably never seen before. You inhale, you exhale, and you push the door, and you are welcomed by this very bright light. Feel as it shifts the temperature around you, as you are received in this grand hall, and this beautiful celestial being approaches you. You can feel the intensity of his light, but his aura is also very loving and receives you with excitement. This is Archangel Raziel, here to help you unblock your third eye chakra. He's a pure celestial being, an extension of the Creator, and he holds the secrets of the universe. He puts a smile in his face and he receives you with comfort, with love, and with all the excitement to see what you're capable of. In the middle of this grand hall, you see all around this grand hall how this place is filled with what seems to be a laboratory. Alchemy going on. Even things you have never seen out of this world. Use your imagination. It's a very beautiful and majestic place. And right in the center of this grand hall is this very white, crystalline tube of light descending from the universe and connected to the center of this room. Don't analyze, just feel. Archangel Raziel, with his hand, guides you and tells you to walk towards the center of this light. You inhale. You exhale and you start walking towards this very majestic, this very crystalline tube of light. And you can feel its energy radiating. It's very powerful. But Raziel assures you that you are safe. He tells you, this is the Creator's energy, of which your light is an extension of. You are the Creator with all His abilities, knowledge, and wisdom. You have just forgotten it in this physical form. Walk into the center of this very radiant tube of love, tube of power, of honor, and experience it for yourself. You are now standing right in front of this tube. It's powerful. It's strong. You inhale. You exhale. You take a step towards the light and you immediately integrate into this light. Don't analyze. Don't use your logic. Just feel. And anchor yourself to your breathing. This tube of light floods you with ascension codes, with a very powerful healing light, releasing you of any stagnant and negative energetic cords that no longer serve you. And you start ascending in this tube. Feel as you're being lifted and you're leaving this space and integrating yourself in our galaxy, in the stars, in our planet, leaving our solar system, being around this universal force. And you see that you are also the creative energy. You are also light. You inhale And you put all your attention in your third eye area. You feel maybe tingling sensations. Maybe it's cold, warm, or maybe you feel nothing, and that's okay. Everything is perfect. You are being carried, protected, lifted, and filled with all the abundance and light and love that you need at this time. Your angels remind you you are protected, blessed, and loved. And you can feel these auras around you. Don't be frightened. It's your spirit team. Just feel. Put a smile in your face as you're having this beautiful reunion. And before you leave and you return to your physical space, you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you start descending with the help of Archangel Raziel, returning you to your physical body, more energized, protected, and with this consciousness that you are never alone and that you are also a powerful being inside this physical body. Inhale deeply. Exhale and start returning to your physical body and your physical space. Inhale. And when you exhale, very slowly, without opening your eyes yet, start moving your toes, wiggle around your hands, your feet, your arms, your body, side to side. Start waking up. Start feeling all this powerful energy we have moved around, this connection we have made. Move your shoulders in circle if that resonates. Move your head around if that resonates. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and more present. Inhale. And when you exhale, very slowly, open your eyes and stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch down till you crack. Integrate all this ascension codes, all this healing light, everything we moved around. This is how you refresh, how you tell your body, you're back. We've integrated all this knowledge. We've unblocked our third eye chakra. And in Instagram, tell me, were you guys able to make this journey? How did it go? How did it feel? What did you experience? Please give me your feedback. Give me your comments, your experience. Help me with your likes now. Tell me. Or did you all astral project on me? It was powerful. I felt everyone's energy. It was beautiful, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. This was great. It was a good session. It was a good live. Diego says, I was just stopped for a moment. Hey, hey, tell us more. Was this your first time meditating? Um, was your ego very loud at the beginning? Were you able to deeply connect? Tell us more. Tell us more. I'm interested. The music was on point, per usual. First time guided. Felt I needed focus, but a lot of thoughts. Like the thoughts were distracting you. Well, I hope you were able to. It's you have to come back to your breathing. You know, try, even though they come, just let them pass. You just gotta let them pass. You don't have to anchor yourself to them, because if you anchor yourself to them, then then you're being carried by them. So the thing is, the breathing is what anchors you to the now. Oh, I really like that. That was really powerful, though. We moved a lot of energy, and I felt like that's why I kept reminding, like, hey, you like, return to your breathing. Don't analyze. Don't judge. It's a work in progress. It's a day by day. It's little by little. It's layers by layers. We do have the third eye calcified, so it's just a work we have to constantly be doing. But you being here in this moment, you already expanded your energy, because you were here, you participated. There was something that will resonate, and if a clear message didn't reach you at this point, trust, Yegos. Trust it's good, you're gonna receive it. And you better tell me about it. Alright, before I let you all go, I'm gonna do a little pull. See who was guiding this. I've been doing, for the chakra series, I've been doing the angelic activations. So I'm just gonna do one card, and we'll see who is here. So let's see. Who was here guiding? Well, we know it was Raziel, but who else was in the background? Let's see. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? Okay, there she is. Ooh. This in Spanish, it's a querubín. It's so, in the angelic realm, there's angelic orders, and this is one of these angelic orders, which is like even higher than an archangel. I mean, this is like a very powerful celestial being, which is basically pure energy, because that's truly what we are. The forms that we give to, like, entities and to angels and all this is just all human mindset. This is from the physical perspective, but everything is energy. So this cherubim says, so I'll show you guys the picture. It's this golden radiant light. And it says, here's the message. Create your own story. Nothing is set in stone. You are the co-creator of your life. Hey, I mentioned that earlier, that we were creators of our own life. I think I was mentioning it to Yegos, but I love that. That synchronicity right there. Nothing is set in stone. You are the co-creator of your life. The circumstances you have experienced up to this point have been linked to the choices you've made and the karma of your ancestors. Now is a pivotal time for you to begin moving into a space where you can create a story that's more aligned to your needs and ultimately the calling of your soul. Wow, that was deep. I really like that. And the activation is I recognize my ability to direct the experiences of my life. So you can, like, if you want to do the activation, you put your right hand on your heart, you inhale, and you say, I recognize my ability to direct the experiences of my life. And we'll do it again. I recognize my ability to direct the experiences of my life. And that's why we meditate, that's why we connect, and especially today with the third eye, because it empowers us. It gives us that security that, okay, we're protected, we're guided, and we need to go like towards our dream projects and goals with security, steadfastness, and with the security that you're not alone. You have a legion of being of lights backing you up, and that you at the end have free will. Nothing negative or bad will enter your space if you don't allow it. So I'll leave it there for you all. Thank you so much for participating tonight. This was amazing. I felt everyone's energy whenever, wherever this reaches you. Thank you so much. This was a great session. Come back to this space as many times as you need. And we're almost done, guys. Next week. And that's the end. We'll talk about the crown chakra. And maybe that's why I think these beings of light are showing up like very strongly, because like we're reaching the crown chakra. That's full etherical planes. So get ready for next week, y'all, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Love you all so much. Namaste.